VTT DCA French meat chopper. Meet an anti-aircraft platform that features four 12.7mm machine guns on a light APC chassis, which is going to be a very welcomed addition to the lower ranks of the French ground tree. VTT DCA and Spa for France at rank 2. Features: light tracked chassis, high rate of fire, good mobility, light protection. Vehicle history: based on the AMX-13 light tank, the VTT armored personnel carrier was developed and launched into mass production in 1957. As this chassis was widely produced, it became quite a suitable platform for numerous experimental variants, a notable example being the AMX-13 VTT DCA, Véhicule de Transport de Troupes/Défense Contre-Avion. It was armed with an American M45.50 caliber quad mount, the same found on the iconic M16 half-track. Unlike the M16, however, the VTT DCA was only a single prototype and didn't reach mass production. Meet the VTT DCA. Today we're continuing our coverage on the spring update and we'll be talking about the rapid-firing VTT DCA. This little beast will soon be available in the lower ranks of the French tech tree, and will make for a highly effective anti-air vehicle for beginner players. Let's take a look at what it has to offer. If you're an experienced tanker, you will find the armament of the VTT DCA quite familiar. This is because it features the American M45 quad mount that can be found on several vehicles throughout the game, some of which include the M16 half-track in the American and Japanese tree, to more obscure vehicles such as the CCKW 353 for China and the CM52 for Italy. However, this addition to France is comparatively stronger, since it's based on an APC chassis which can also fire directly forwards, something the CCKW and CM52 struggle with. Interesting, the American M16 with the M45 quad mount received the daunting nickname of meat chopper during World War II. Hence the name of this blog. Since the VTT DCA is going to be at rank 2, its high-caliber machine guns are not only going to be useful against aircraft, but also against lightly armored ground vehicles if you bring some AP belts into your battle. Thanks to its mobility, this vehicle can also be used effectively in the support role, where its machine guns can make very quick work of enemy tracks. The sheer volume of fire can quite easily obstruct an enemy's field of view if fire is concentrated on the optic sights. Despite having more armor than most anti-air vehicles around this rank, this armor can't be fully relied on since it only offers protection against shrapnel and light machine guns. What's rather interesting though is that the VTT DCA has a rather unusual crew layout. The driver and gunner are in standard positions in the front of the hull and manning the turret respectively, but the commander and loader are positioned at the back of the hull. Because of this, the VTT DCA has a decent chance of being able to survive a shot or two without being taken out, which is something most contemporary SPA vehicles can't boast about. That's today's blog wrapped. All in all, the VTT DCA will soon be arriving in the next major update and is sure to be a neat addition to France's rank 2 ground forces. We've got a lot of other interesting vehicles left to show you, so stay tuned to the news where we'll see you in the next blog with all the details.